So in this video I'll be showing you guys how to complete all of the 5 different challenges from the Dark Jonesy NPC questline. Then once you complete all 5 of those quests, you will receive this glider completely for free, even if you don't have the battle pass called the Cube Cruiser. The first challenge from the Dark Jonesy NPC this Fortnite is going to be to collect scrolls at different IO bases. So when you open up the challenge here, you will see these are the locations of different IO bases around the map. So I'll be showing you the actual IO scrolls, exact location within this IO base here, and then this IO base here as well. So for this one, north of Dirty Docks, you want to come inside the IO base here, obviously. And then for memory, okay, no, never mind, it's right here. So you can see the front door coming straight through, and then right here, this is where this first scroll is going to be. So you just collect the scroll like so. That is 1 out of the 2 done, and I'll head on over to the other location now. Then for this second IO base, which again is going to be right here on the map, to find this scroll you just need to come inside, and then you can see right here, well this side messes with the FOV a bit, you can see right here, there is going to be that second scroll. So that's all you have to do for this challenge. So the second challenge for the Dark Jonesy NPC this Fortnite is going to be to use a Shadow Stone, then recover the Spirit Vessel. So there are going to be 2 different locations that you can go to complete this challenge. As you can see, when you pull up the quest here, you can go over here or over here. I'll be showing you over here near Dirty Docks, the exact location of the Spirit Vessel here. However, you'll have to do a very similar thing over near Weeping Woods and Holly Hedges. But first things first, you have to actually get one of the Shadow Stones, which you can find around down this area. I'm not sure if there's as many up here, but they're basically going to be the little things from where the cube were, or where the cubes were, back down here, and you pick them up and you get the shadow effect, and you can jump around more and double jump in the air and stuff like that. Okay, so the Shadow Stones weren't as far down the hill as I thought, but there's the furthest down I found, there was some around about here. So you can see, you just need to grab some of those like so, and then there were also a few up here a little bit, like you can see right there. But regardless, once you've gotten your Shadow Stones from just around that general area, you're going to make your way up this hill here, and then this is going to be, I'll open up the map, right around this area here. And then once you're up around this area, you will be looking for the Spirit Vessel. So you can see it down here, the top of the hill was right up here. I'll get to it and then open it up on the map after I've completed it. But you have to make sure you're still in this shadow form. You can see mine's about to run out there, so you have to recover that Spirit Vessel while you're still in the shadow form. I guess you could also go around the left there, although that piece of the mothership could be in the way a little bit. So the third challenge from the Dark Jonesy NPC this Fortnite is going to be to touch a cube. Now one location where you can do this is going to be right at the center of the map, at the convergence. Obviously you've got the golden cube right down there. However, alternatively, if you want, you could also complete this down around this area. Oops, that's not the map. Down around this area, because you can see that we do also have the blue cube on the map down there. So if you don't want to land at the convergence, maybe it's just a bit too populated for you, you can go land at that blue cube again down here on the map. It's going to be the same thing, but all you have to do, regardless of which cube you go to, you just have to walk into it and touch it. Well, I have not actually been here. Okay, I think you would have actually hit it with a harvesting tool. Oh no, never mind. After I landed there, you can see, just walk around this general area, and then you'll complete that challenge pretty easy to touch a cube. Maybe it was me landing on this or the golden cube there. I don't know, just there's a ton of cubes in this area. Just come here, jump around, whack a few things, and you can see there that it did eventually trigger the challenge to touch a cube. So the fourth challenge from the Dark Jonesy NPC this Fortnite is going to be to destroy the corruption cluster and all corruption fragments, which sounds pretty difficult, complicated, but as far as I'm concerned, it's basically just a weird little mini game of pretty much just whack-a-mole in Fortnite. So there's 3 different locations, and one of them, as you will see here shortly, is going to be right down here underneath me, right around this area. So on the map, it's going to be right around here or so. So when I land down here, you will see that these little corruption things will pop up. Okay, there they are. And then basically all you have to do is you just keep whacking them. As you can see there, you just keep whacking them, they'll pop back up. You see that's one of them done, and then the next one, as you can see with all these different stars here, it's going to be over at this area. So it's going to be around over here, which I'll head over to now. You can see over here, it's actually a different thing by the looks of it. I definitely didn't see this over here before. So if you go to that one first, I guess you come over here, and you get this thing as well, and then you have to destroy that. and that completes it, I suppose. So it's two different things, sort of. You can see that location over there, whereas that before is where it was like the whack-a-mole, and then over here you just have one to destroy. So the fifth and final challenge from the Dark Jonesy NPC this Fortnite mess is going to be to return the spirit vessel to the Oracle and hear his vision. So basically what this means is that you just have to go back to the original Dark Jonesy NPC where you started this questline from in the first place, and then just listen to a few lines of his dialogue. So all you have to do, you just go to the NPC, click a few buttons at the NPC, and then that is going to complete the challenge. So if you don't know where this NPC is, which I mean you probably should get the questline from him, but I guess maybe you might have gotten it from one of the telephones. So if you don't know where he is, he's going to be in the bottom of this building here at Steamy Stacks on the northeast, or far northeast side of the map, I should say. So once we glide down a little bit more here, you'll see the little dialogue will pop up for where the actual NPC is going to be. As you can see right down there, it's going to be Dark Jonesy. So for the challenge itself, all you're going to have to do is land on next to him. And you can see here, my vision is now clear, but I bring dark tidings. 2 paths lie ahead of you. On one path I see sacrifice and loss, on the other total annihilation. Very, very spooky, very ominous, I should say. But that's all you have to do to complete the quest. Just come to this NPC here on the map, talk to him a little bit, and then as you can see there, that is apparently the Oracle and his vision. So if you guys have any more questions about this challenge, comment down below. I'll do my best to get back to you on that. Otherwise though, that's it from me for now, and I will see you all next time. See ya.